And we have November 20th, 2017. We had to kind of sidestep that power line when we took off. And you can see we got some light winds out there by the flagpole blowing, about 40 degrees out. So it's a nice crisp morning. I like mornings like this. We're going to fly down Menomonie Street and see how they're doing on these projects going on down here. And we'll be up about 250 feet. You can see they've got some buildings demolished. And it doesn't look like too much happening down there. Looks like we have a little bit of cement, a few cement things left over down there. And now we're coming up on the right hand side on the YMCA Menards indoor tennis court. And if you don't have a Menards in your town, Menards is kind of a building center where you can buy lumber, plumbing, electrical supplies, all that for construction. And I believe he donated a good chunk of money. So we thank him for that. This building has a steel center, kind of a center frame in. I did a video on it earlier, and you can see that. But most of it is stick built, and that kind of surprised me. I thought it would be a steel subframe and maybe then a steel outer shell, but a lot of it was stick built. And we'll kind of take a look at the side. So this is going to be a nice addition to the town. You know, it's we're kind of down in a university area there. And anytime you have something for people to do, that's a good thing because they aren't getting themselves in trouble. And we all need exercise, so hopefully they can get the roof on there before we get snow. We've had some snow already, but nothing that has really stayed. And that's the backside right there. And we're kind of looking at the end of Half Moon Lake there. We'll give you a little closer look. In the background at the top of the screen there, you can see Bronze Bay, and that is, there's a fishing area there. Some docks out in the water. And people ice fish there too during the winter time. You can drive your car right out there if the ice is thick enough. And we are looking at Claremont Avenue, or Highway 12 right there. And there's a footbridge going across the river. There's a bike path that follows along the river too, so during the summertime and I guess during the wintertime you can use that and get a nice view of the river there. And right at the top of the screen we have Hobbs Ice Arena. And that is indoor hockey and ice skating. And right there we have Pentecostal Assembly Church. So we'll kind of spin around here and start heading back. And you can see the other side of Hobbs Ice Arena there. And we'll start bringing it down now. Oops, I better get out of the picture here. So that's kind of an update of what's happening in these two projects that we looked at earlier. And I'll kind of keep an eye on them. Kind of follow their progress.